With every breath I feel alive. I got a lot of fire.
Assalamu alaikum, ni hao, dobrodošli nazad, peace be upon you guys. Welcome. So there you go, finally a full review of the Poco X3 Pro. You're gonna have everything in this video, so watch it till the end. Support my channel by shopping online with my links. If you want to buy this beast, buy it with my links in the description, Banggood or AliExpress, I will leave the links there. So let's begin firstly with the unboxing. Enjoy. There we go guys, quickly, a small mess here right now. We have a charger, brick European one, this is the global version, and this is obviously a 33 watts fast charger. We have a cable, everything is in white color. Cable here is kind of long length guys, which is really cool. It's not that short at all. Anyway, let's put that on the side. We have a case, we're going to receive a case. Really tough TPU case for the Poco X3 Pro. We have some manuals, let's check this out. Warranty and manuals, user guide, check this out. Different languages all together. Also, you're gonna receive stickers guys. You can use these stickers wherever you want to put them. You can put them on your case, or you can put them on the fridge, table, laptop, depends where you're gonna put it guys. Anyway, welcome to the Poco family. Enjoy. Anyway, let's put our hands on this beautiful. Here we go, voila, the Poco X3 Pro finally in my hands. Guys, I'm super excited, seriously. Like always in my full reviews, how I started by telling you the best selling points of the basically particular device. And for the Poco X3 Pro, it is the price tag. The price tag is the best reasons to buy it. That's why many people right now are just searching and deciding to buy the Poco X3 Pro. Yes, the secondary one is the specs wise. You get Snapdragon 860, a flagship chip. Never in my life we saw a flagship chip of this price range. You could get low end or kind of entry mid-range chip for this price range, but right now Poco is doing even something extra mild, for you, giving you Snapdragon 860. By the way, these devices, these apps are not updated for this new chip. That's why I still have the code Snapdragon 855. Anyway, which version I'm having here right now, and by the way, this is a review after the updates, the latest update, and I'll just show you right now what is new. Increased system stability and reduced system lag. 12.0.4.0 MIUI version, and altogether all the specs. This is the 8GB RAM variant which I'm having. Remember, $250 for 6, $300 for 8GB RAM variant. The buying links will be in the description. So altogether, let's begin here with the design wise. We have fingerprint sensor on the back and basically on the side, fingerprint sensor on the side, and power button combination 2-in-1 plus 1+1, the volume rocker plus and minus. On the top we have IR blaster and noise cancellation microphone, plus we have a small cutout for the basically speaker, the secondary speaker. On the left side we have dual SIM acceptable slot. It does accept SD card also. I'm having 256 GB inside inserted, 3.5mm headphone jack, Type-C USB port, one speaker and one microphone, main speaker and main microphone on the bottom. On the back we have quad camera setup like see by self with the flashlight, and we have Poco logo on the bottom. Really nice finish, kind of, it looks like it's like 50% glossy, 50% metallic. That's very interesting design here what they done on the back. Obviously guys, for this price tag you don't get a fully glass or fully metal smartphone, but I'm not even expecting that. I'm completely satisfied with this design and with the material used for the Poco X3 Pro. On the front we have a hole punch built in, basically the camera there, however you call it, dot, notch, and the side bezels top and bottom are completely acceptable again for this price range. Design wise, it's not something very unique. You get what you get for the money. I'm completely satisfied and overwhelmed for this price range. Remember that for this $250 you get also super large display with 120 Hz high refresh rate. Weight 215 grams and thickness 9.4 millimeter. Beautiful. So yeah guys, let's begin firstly now with the screen review. Like always, I always begin my reviews with the screen review. Then I'm gonna move to next audio, gaming, battery, camera, blah 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 blah. So let's begin with the screen review of the Poco X3 Pro in my hands. This is right now the maximum brightness, watching YouTube at 1080p 60 FPS HDR. What I love about it, with the of course Android 12 and updated YouTube application, you can watch up to 4K. Of course that makes no sense if the smartphone supports maximum 1080p. So yeah, Poco X3 Pro guys, what do we have? Full HD plus resolution, 6.67 inch, or let's just say 6.7 inch screen, it's easier to say. Dot display, of course dot display, it means with this camera camera in the middle, 2400 with 1080p, screen density is 395 ppi, 20 with 9 eyes aspect ratio. Guys, the screen itself maybe it's not the most powerful, the best basically side of this device, and for the price range of $300, the 8GB RAM variant which I'm having, you could get an AMOLED screens, 90 Hz AMOLED screens, and or 60 Hz. Redmi Note 10 series and Redmi Note 10 Pro, they have AMOLED panel, but they are limited at 60 Hz, and they have almost 2 times basically brighter displays. This one is 450 nits with 120 Hz high refresh rate and 240 Hz touch sampling rate. But remember that it does have a dynamic switch from 50 to 60 to 90 to 120 Hz. Regarding the options, you can only choose 60 or 120 Hz. There is no standard 90 Hz high refresh rate. Supports sunlight mode and reading mode 3.0, and we have a Corning Gorilla Glass 6 with this device, ninjas. There's a Corning Gorilla Glass 6 on the front, beautiful, for $250. Come on, guys, beautiful. There you go, awesome. Checking here, viewing angles. Not bad for LCD IPS panel, not bad. Here we go, we're gonna check right now the split screen option. Works flawlessly with 120 Hz screen. By the way, if you want to know and watch my tutorial how to enable all apps into 120 Hz to run, example Facebook or YouTube, I have a tutorial for that. Remember, you will not be able to run games, ninjas. Most of the games do not support 120 FPS. There are a lot of games which can play 120 FPS mode, but most of them can't do that. They're still limited at 30 or 60 FPS max tops. But again, like I see myself, 1080p HDR 60 FPS video right now works flawlessly with the Facebook here, in the split screen option is just right now beautiful. Check this out. Flawless Snapdragon 860. Remember that the Poco X3 Pro, it's a global version, comes with the wide one L1 support for Netflix HD quality, so no sweat for you guys. You're not gonna be nervous or be disappointed by the Poco X3 Pro features right now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, let's go now immediately here to options, go into the settings, and we're gonna show you, just a minute, let's enable the settings, and we're gonna go to display mode, light or dark mode. There you go. We have also reading mode or brightness level. You can enable sunlight mode. Color scheme, I always choose auto with a cool effect. Refresh rate 60 or 120 Hz. Check this out. Smooth, very, very smooth. Of course, you can check the full screen display mode, buttons or gestures, lock screen, raise to wake up. Standard features which you can obviously find in my previous videos or in different YouTube videos. Anyway, also right now we're going to go to the minimum brightness. Let me just disable everything in, here, and yeah, switch. This is the minimum brightness, perfect for bedtime. 50% brightness, this 50%, and this is 100%. Yes, ninjas, maybe a small downside will be that this device for a price range of $250 to $300 maybe doesn't have the brightest screen in the world. There's I mean, every single AMOLED panel of this price range will have a better brightness, higher brightness. Nevertheless, I am completely understandable. I understand here that we can't get everything perfect. This is just as good as it can get for $250 to $300. Thank you, Poco. Thank you for all of this. Beautiful. Let's go next. Sound speaker test with the Poco X3 Pro. Max volume, YouTube. Check this out. Wow. Ramzan Days, voices only. This is not music instruments, guys. Just voices a cappella in the background. Ramzan Days. This is what I use in my speed test videos. The background tracks. Wow. By the way, guys, the secondary speaker is not the same volume as the main speaker. Most of the smartphones, only flagship smartphones, they offer this, or gaming smartphones. But still, it is loud enough at good quality there. Wow. Sam 3W, Muslim rapper who makes rap songs without music instruments, only a cappella, beatbox. Subscribe him and make sure to let him know that you saw him on my YouTube channel. Send salam please to him. Awesome, awesome. Great, seriously, great sounding device. Love it so far. Let's go now and test the 3.5mm headphone jack. There we go. Checking the headphones. Having a budget, cheap headphones, $25. They're nothing expensive. Obviously, with more expensive stuff, you're gonna get better sound. The bass is great, Ninjas. The sound volume, I wish that it's higher. The sound volume is not that really impressive. I would give it 8 score. For the quality, I would give it 9 for this price range. But the loudness, I wish that it's a bit louder. Depends, maybe just because I'm using this blitz with headphones which I'm using. Anyway, let's continue. Next now. Check it out. It does also have FM radio support. Beautiful. Check this out. Nice Poco, nice. And of course, like always, we'll be finishing this audio review with the mic quality test. Let's check it out. I just recorded something. 1 2 1 2. This is the mic quality with the Poco X3 Pro. My mouth is 40 centimeters away. Check. The noise cancellation in the background also. 1 2 1 2. My mouth is just a few centimeters away right now. Check the quality. Yes. Let's check also the noise cancellation. Wow, bro. By the way, my laptop is working, so there is noises in the background. Beautiful, bro, beautiful. What a great quality. I'm giving it 9 scoring just for its price range. Mic quality and loudness is spot on. Trust me, spot on. Also, the speaker's loudness is really great. I just that wish with the volume output from a 3.5mm headphone jack was slightly louder. Everything else is just amazing. Thank you, Poco Ninjas. This is a great package right now regarding the screen and audio for this price range coupled with the Snapdragon 860 flagship chip. Let's go next. So performance-wise, the Poco X3 Pro has a beast of the beast, the best chip in the world ever that was sold for $250. That is Snapdragon 860. By the way, that 64 is showing 855 because it's not yet updated. This application needs to be updated for this new chip. So this is an octa-core chip built on 7nm chip technology, clocked at 2.96 GHz. 2.90, almost 3 GHz for $250. That is insane. Yes, Ninjas. Adreno 640, which is obviously in the Snapdragon 855 and 855 Plus series. Altogether, we're going to go here immediately to device information and check also all these specs. You can just pause if you want to see all these specs, guys, just to pause the video. Let's go just to the thermals and sensors. This device does have a gyroscope, magnetometer, proximity light, and accelerometer. Let's go now to the benchmarks. Then we're going to go with the speed test. A gallery. Anyway, this is obviously to the update to the latest version. We're going to go firstly with the Antutu. Let's check it out. This is the highest score that I get with Antutu. Remember, we have 6GB or 8GB RAM, DDR4X, and then 128GB or 256GB of UFS 3.1 storage. I'm having here the most expensive one, which is obviously the 8GB RAM variant, Geekbench 5, GFX, and Antutu scores. There you go, guys. Beautiful. $250, a phone can score almost 500,000 points on Antutu. Insane. Okay, let's now go with the speed test. By the way, guys, the Poco X3 Pro does have a liquid cooling technology, which is called Technology 1.0 Plus by the Xiaomi. Easily sustained peak performance during heavy gaming sessions. The heat dissipates, dissipates in 3D, so you can keep playing at full speed. Remember that, yes, the smartphone will heat up with some games. With the regular classic games like PUBG, Call of Duty, Asphalt 9, you name it, Bullet Force, it didn't overheat at all. It barely even heated up, guys. So altogether, the multi-score here, the RAM management is pretty good, but place for improvements. Sometimes if you open more than 12-13 apps, some apps will be closed, but most of the apps will still be open, so that's good. Again, I'm expecting MIUI to more optimize and update, polish this MIUI 12 software regarding the RAM management. Check this out. I think that the YouTube did reload that there, yeah. Anyway, great performance, the best smartphone in just nothing can beat it. Even $300 or $330, nothing can beat it. After that, we have a Snapdragon 870, which is selling for $370 to $400. Snapdragon 870, but that's a big difference, almost 100 something more dollars to buy and to get a faster chip. Nothing can beat. No, there's no budget, there is no mid-range processor that can beat this one, especially also in gaming. Beautiful. After updates and everything, we'll be checking here also the heating. Let me just check here the heating, the temperatures for the Fortnite. Let's check this out. 42.2, bro. Check this out. Interesting. The game warms up more than PUBG, and PUBG is running at 60 FPS. That's a bit weird. Okay, and just welcome back. So this is PUBG test with the Poco X3 Pro, Snapdragon 860. This is HDR Extreme mode. Check this out, HDR Extreme mode, guys. Make sure to check my full gaming review of the Poco X3 Pro. This is just for the gaming comparison speed test reference. I'll be obviously doing full gaming review with this smartphone, so please make sure to watch it. What a monster, guys. What a monster. Not any single smartphone in the world can run this game at HDR Extreme mode 60 F.
The safe zone is collapsing. Taking the enemies! Enemy down. The airdrop is coming.
So let's begin now with the Face ID and fingerprint sensor. First, we're gonna begin with the Face ID. I already set up my face, so let's check it out. Oh my god, that is fast. That is fast. Let me cover the camera. That is fast indeed. That is super fast. Here what I'm seeing right now with the Poco X3 Pro, this has to be the fastest Face IDs right now screen wake up time in the world for this price range, and just absolutely nuts. Let's go with the fingerprint sensor. Okay, now we're gonna go over the fingerprint sensor. Check this out. My battery is smooth, bro. This is having Snapdragon 860 new chip, flagship chip. It processes everything faster. The best, pure 10 for $250. This is just 10 ninjas. Amazing. Perfect here. Nothing can beat Poco X3 Pro in this segment right now. Face ID and fingerprint sensor, super reliable, super fast. Okay, ninjas, so this is right now camera test with the Poco X3 Pro after the updates using the gimbal. Also I will show you without the gimbal. Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you, ni hao, dobrodošli nazad. Anyway, all the buying links to the description. You can purchase this smartphone, 6 or 8GB RAM variant, and also the gimbal. The gimbal is selling around $120–130. Moza Mini MX. Everything will be in the description. Check it out. This is 360 right now. Let's go next now. Okay, this is 1080p ultra wide camera lens. Walking in the park. This is Bosnia and Herzegovina, Zenica city. Remember, you can buy the smartphone on Banggood. I will leave you the buying links in the description. Beautiful. Handheld footage. Really nice colors. Sharp video. Beautiful. Okay, this is right now 1080p. 2x zoom, handheld footage, walking. You judge by yourself how good it is. This is right now front selfie camera test with the Poco X3 Pro handheld footage, not using the gimbal. So you can judge it by yourself. This is a small short walk in the park. Check this out. Sorry for my bushy beard, I just had this mask, so that's why it's so bushy. Usually I do make it more presentable. Nevertheless, I hope you're enjoying this full camera review. The buying links will in the description. This is it. This is the best value smartphone of all time. Right now, this is the Poco F1 killer, I would call it like that. Why I call it killer? I call it specs price wise, ninjas. Samsung S21 for $1,000 is not the best price smartphone of all time. This is it. This is it. Let's go. Let's go next. So battery life for the Poco X3 Pro, guys. We have a 5160 mAh battery with a 33 watts fast charging included, charging technology and charger in the box included. You don't have to buy it separately. We have obviously you're gonna get better battery life if you use the 60 hertz display mode constantly. But altogether, gaming PUBG, I got around 5 hours, ninjas. Heavier games which heat up more, you can get around 3.5 to 4 hours, depends. Moderate usage with the Poco X3 Pro, you can get around 8 hours. Charging time, it takes around 1 hour and 20 minutes to fully charge it from 0 to 100%. So yeah, guys, really good battery basically package here. Decent performance. Obviously you don't get the best battery life in the world there right now, but it is a powerful chip and it will consume the battery, but it will give you insane performance. Again, real logic, it makes sense. Let's go next. Beautiful. Okay guys, so for the end, the pros and the cons, my impressions, should you buy the Poco X3 Pro? I mean, you don't even have to watch the end of this video. You already know my thoughts, obviously my impressions by this review and by the intro. Of course, big yes. I don't know who in the heck we're gonna say not to buy the Poco X3 Pro. He's probably a lunatic. Please return back to the psychotherapist. Yes, probably ask for a refund. Just joking. I hope nobody has a problem with that, man. Nevertheless, you probably has to have some really weird opinions and worldviews. This is, ninjas, like I told you at the beginning, the best value smartphone of all time. Nothing can beat it, nothing can even come close to it for this price range of $250. I repeat again, not even close to it. Far to beat this device, and like I told you, probably we will have to wait 1 more year to see something better than this device for $250. Maybe in in half year something will appear close to it, but to beat it, really hard, seriously really hard. I probably will have to again maybe wait for the Poco X4 Pro next year to beat this one for this price range. We'll see what's gonna happen. So the cons, ninjas, the only cons which I would say that, and it's a small con, is the brightness of the display and the volume of the 3.5mm headphone jack. Everything else, honestly, I can't find any problem with this device. I can't tell you, I can't find. So what is this? Maybe if they added support for 2+1 for this price range. There are other devices mid-range smartphones which do have 2+1, 2 nano SIM cards and SD card. This is just 1+1. So that's it, simple. That's not the reason not to buy this device at all. The pros, obviously, like I mentioned at the beginning, it is the price range, the price tag, the specs to ratio to specs for the money that you are buying. It's crazy. Snapdragon 816 octa-core gaming beast, the best gaming beast right now in the market for this price range. Really fast, very smooth, dual speakers. We have a 6.67 inch LCD IPS 120 Hz screen. It's very large and it's very nice and responsive on the touch. I didn't have problems at all while typing with it. Quad camera setup, really great 4K support, really great EIS, and dual mode video is also working flawlessly without lag. That's impressive. 3.5mm headphone jack, stereo speakers, like I mentioned, IR blaster, NFC support. We have dual SIM acceptable slot and SD card expansion, Face ID, fingerprint sensor. I mean, what else you want, ninjas? Great battery life there, decent battery life. I can't say that it's the best of the best. It's not, but it's a decent battery life for this price range. Altogether, what you get. So yeah, guys, buy this device. The buying links will be in the description on Banggood.com or AliExpress. Thank you for watching this video. Leave thumbs up if you want. If not, then just keep it cool. Thank you for watching. My name is Mohammed, signing out from TechUtopia YouTube channel. Peace.